Good day, Pisces, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for February 10th to the 16th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and see what your affirmation for the week is. My obstacles are moving out of my way. My path is curved towards greatness. My obstacles are moving out of my way. My path is curved towards greatness. That is your affirmation for the week. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Two of Hearts. King of Clubs. Six of Clubs. Sorry. Jack of Spades. Six of Hearts. Two of Clubs. Seven of Diamonds. And the Five of Spades. Okay, so yeah, your main energy is a warning, betrayal. Somebody's betraying you, or you are betraying somebody, or it could be both. It could very well be both coming up in this position, and yeah, it's going to lead to a breakup. And yeah, you need to understand that this is a blessing. You're not going to see it at first because most likely whoever this person that's betraying you or you're betraying them or whatever you do care about, you do have feelings for in some manner. So you're not going to see it as a blessing at first, but it is a hidden blessing. We don't want somebody in our lives that aren't connecting with us. And if you're betraying them or they're betraying you, that's not a good connection. That's a very bad connection. God, I wish I could figure out how the uh, brightness works on this phone. Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah, there is betrayal. There is a breakup that's going to be coming. And the betrayal can be either or both, you or somebody else betraying somebody. There is new passionate love coming in at the beginning of the week. Now, this can either be new passionate love with the person that you're with, new passionate love coming in from somebody else, or this can be new passionate love for something, a job, a project, or whatever that you're having. But there is some kind of new passionate love coming in at the beginning of the week. You also have the King of Men, okay? So there is a King of Men, a fatherly figure that has got your back, somebody that's there for you, and you can definitely trust this person. They're loyal, they're selfless. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, it could be a woman too. A woman can have a fatherly way to them, somebody that you go to for advice and whatnot. And you definitely have that backing you here. Then you've got success. Yeah, you've got success. Through your hard work, there will be success. You need to sing it from the rooftop. Now, this can be a number of different things, right? But it's through your hard work that you have this success, and you need to go ahead and take the praise. But you might want to isolate from the praise. Maybe you feel like taking praise is prideful or whatever. That's just what I always feel like when I get this, is that the only reason why somebody would isolate from praise is if maybe they think it's prideful. And there's a difference between being prideful and being humble, right? So let's say the humbling way to accept praise, somebody says you did a good job, and you say, thank you, I worked hard on it, and move on. Being prideful is going, yeah, I know. I don't need you to tell me that I did good. I know I did good. That's being prideful, okay? So you take the win, you just stay humble, and you sing it from the rooftop that you worked hard on something and you are successful at it, okay? In the middle of the week, you need to be the rebel. Yeah, you need to go after whatever it is that you're wanting to go after. Now, a lot of times this can be political. This can be you being a rebel in a political situation. But I don't feel like that's what this is. I feel like this is something else. Not sure what, but you need to be a rebel. You need to have that rebel yell going on. Speak your mind, speak your truth, go after the things that you want, because all missions are possible here in the middle of the week, definitely. Okay, so go after what you want. Don't hold back at this point in time. Then you've got somebody coming in from your past. Now, this can be a friend, a lover, or a family member. And what it is that you have a love for this person, right? But the relationship just went south, right? The two of you just didn't match up, whatever, and you went your separate ways. And now this person's coming back into your life, and maybe it seems like they've changed, or maybe the situation has changed, or something like that, but it hasn't. Okay, it might seem like it has, but it hasn't. Okay, if you let this person back into your life, you're going to go through the same bullshit with them that you did before, right? The cards are saying, don't do this, don't repeat this, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a repeat. It may work out for a month or a year or whatever, but it essentially will end the same way or possibly even worse. I mean, totally up to you. All the cards are nothing more than loose advice. So you take it as you want. If you want to let this person back in and give them another chance, that's fine. But note that the cards are warning you that it will be a repeat of what happened before. Then you've got waiting and delays, either in business or in love or in both. And all you need to do is plan prepare for the good, plan prepare for the bad, and how you're going to, deal with it. What you don't want to do is you don't want to sit there and surmise how can it be good, how can it be bad, because you'll drive yourself crazy. Okay, but there is going to be waiting and delays heading into the weekend on something. It could be what you're going after, right? It could be what you're being the rebel for and going after. That could be what the waiting and delays is about. Now, at the end of the week, you have the harvest season. Yeah, you have a chance to build a harvest season based on your past efforts. So, say that you had an Etsy shop, right, 6 months ago, or a YouTube channel, or maybe you were doing carpentry, whatever it is, a painter. It could be anything, and you put it out there and you try to make a living at it, and it just didn't work out, right? So you left it there. And now what's going to happen here at the end of the week is that's going to start showing some kind of movement, right? Maybe people start buying your wares off of Etsy or asking you about your wares, or maybe you start getting views on your videos and likes and whatnot and comments, or maybe somebody comes up to you and asks you about your carpentry, and that is the time to jump on it. That is the time to start making more wares. That is the time to start making more videos. That is the time to start putting it out there that you're back in business, right? But more so than anything, I feel this is my own personal advice when it comes to the harvest season is a lot of times when people fail, it's because they didn't learn the other things, the other aspects when it comes to selling yourself. And that is the business aspect, advertising, getting people to work with you, drawing people into your sites or whatever it is that you're doing. These are other things that you have to learn because there are tricks of the trade. And you're like, well, how do I do that? Or maybe you're not like that. And I say YouTube. YouTube has a huge amount of crap on there to learn about almost anything, right? So just search it. Search what you need to search. How do I advertise a business, or how do I get views on my YouTube channel? All that stuff, and you will find videos helping you in order to do it. Now, are there people on there that are just like trying to get you to buy something off of them? Of course they are. They're business people. They're going to do that. But you can get enough knowledge off of it to get yourself started. Just as long as you're putting in that work to learn those things, as long as you're planting those extra seeds, not just the seeds of your talents and whatnot, but seeds of business and whatnot, and that will build you a strong harvest, which you will reap the fruits of your labor down the line. You're not going to reap the fruits of your labor right away. Okay, things take time. I always say this, things take time. If we think something takes a week, think more like 2 months. Okay, things take time and things take a lot of work. So you got to put the work in, and you will get that harvest season. Let's go ahead and see what your tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, spirits guide, what needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Yep. It's all about your talents, all about what you do. This man built this archway, right? This is the Three of Pentacles. This man built this archway and he's presenting it to these people, and he's going to get his worth. Okay, so definitely know your worth and accept your worth, and go after that harvest season and put in more work and learn how to bring people in and learn how to get what the price that you want out of your work. Okay, that's what this card's all about. So towards the end of the week, it's going to be all about this rebel yell. The middle of the week, you need to let out that rebel yell, go after what you want to go after, and then I think you're going to see your past efforts start paying out. And then that's when you need to jump on there and start learning more, start making more, start creating more, pushing it more, getting those people to come in so you can get paid for your work, to eventually have that harvest season and reap the fruits of your labor. So yeah, if there's some kind of past effort that you tried at one point and it didn't work out, now it will definitely work out, provided that you plant those new seeds. Okay, so there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I also have bonus readings on my Patreon. If you're interested in that, there is a link in the description below. And I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.